Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we love to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Peace and blessings unto the elect. Back out here to prophesy the downfall of America. This place is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. We also come out here to preach repentance to the elect of our people. To all you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians. We are the Israelites according to archaeology, history, and prophecy, man. All right, so without further ado, we're going to go right into it. Go ahead,
Deuteronomy chapter 30:1. And it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse.
The blessings and the curses, right? Which that's what we're experiencing right now. Let's get Baruch 3 and verse 8 real quick. All right, when all these things are come to pass, the blessings and the curses, which this tells you that we had to experience both sides of it. Because it says, when these things come to pass, the blessings and the curse, showing you that it was already predestined for us to go through the blessings and the curses, right? We have to know both sides. Go ahead,
Baruch 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
See that's synonymous with the curses, because when you read the last verse in Deuteronomy 28, it talks about going on slavery on the boat, and that's the major curse that hit our people, right? Go ahead.
It says, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject unto payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from how to want our power.
Yeah, because our people sinned against the Lord, so that Heavenly Father brought those things upon us, are to be subject unto payments, right? Majority of our people, they live check to check, they got work, they have to work all these jobs, right? A lot of our people, they can't get good paying jobs because they're niggas, you know, they got felonies and stuff like that. So it's hard for them to make ends meet, right? So a lot of our people are subject to this stuff. Sit on that. Let's go back to Deuteronomy 30. All right? So that's where we're at. But now we're about to experience the blessings in Deuteronomy 28, right? Verse 1 all the way down to verse 14. We're actually about to experience those things, which when you take a look at our track record, at our history, and we barely got to experience any of those blessings. Barely, right? We went through more curses than we did with the blessings. And that's because our people, matter of fact, let's get Nehemiah 9. Let's start around like 25. Because our people kept on sinning against the Lord over and over and over again. It's kind of like you being a child, right? Well, I know me, I used to always be in trouble, man. I couldn't stay off punishment for shit. Like as soon as I get let off punishment, I get to go outside. I get to play some basketball again. I get my video game again, bro. The next week, bro, I get that shit taken again, all over again, bro. And here I am, I'm grounded for an additional 3 months or something. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's exactly how Israel was. That's exactly how we were. See, as soon as the Heavenly Father sent a judge to come and save us out of captivity, and we will go right back into captivity. We will go right back. And you read about that when you read the scriptures, right? When the Neo-Babylonian Empire fell, what happened? We just got transferred right to the Persians and the Medes captivity. Same thing with the Greeks. Right, soon as Alexander III defeated Darius III, man, here comes Antiochus, the fourth Epiphanes, and our asses went back to captivity. It was a common theme, but that's why now the Heavenly Father, He can put the laws, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, which that's the establishment of the new covenant, contrary to popular belief. Then we're not gonna have that ability to sin anymore. Like, that's not even going to be in our thought process. What's that in Proverbs 24:9? It says even the thought of foolishness is sin. So we're not even going to we're not even going to go through that. Thinking about sinning. I think it's Proverbs 24:9. Yep, Proverbs 24:9. It says the thought of foolishness is sin, and the scorner is an abomination to men. See that being in his flesh? Even sometimes you would think you would think about foolishness, or you would think about folly. According to the scriptures, that's sin. So once we get to the kingdom, we get the glorified bodies. Well, we're gonna have the glorified bodies before going to the kingdom, because when you read 1 Corinthians 15, Yahweh desire we be of the elect, our bodies are going to get changed right before we hit the chariots, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye. That's when we're going to be perfect. Or we're going to be just like Yahweh Shai. Like it says in 1 John, the 3rd chapter. Like it says in Philippians on the 3rd chapter as well. See that? So we're going to be good. You got
Nehemiah 9.
Yeah, Nehemiah 9 and start verse 25.
Nehemiah 9 and 25. And they took strong cities and a fat land, and possessed houses full of all goods, wells dig, vineyards, and olive yards.
It's like it. Hey, slow on, Akim. To mine, I'm not 100% too sure, bro.
Yeah.
He has what's that preacher that says we only enjoyed the good of our land for a small moment? I'm not too sure. That's too above my pay grade, all right? Go ahead, all right.
Done. Nehemiah 9 and 25. It says, and they took strong cities and a fat land, and possessed houses full of all goods, wells digged, vineyards and olive yards, and fruit trees in abundance. So they did eat and were filled and became fat.
Yeah, that's some of our people, man. See that? We was having some good things. We was eating. We was eating, man. We was living fat, living large. Go ahead.
Gone. And delighted themselves in thy great goodness. Nevertheless, they were disobedient.
But nevertheless, here comes disobedience. Go ahead.
And rebelled against thee.
See that? And they rebelled against the Lord, which we go into the word for rebel, it means to wage war. So our people wage war against the Most High, and we see how far that got us. It ain't get us nowhere. That's why our people are in the predicament that they're in today, because you waged war against the Heavenly Father. And you know that saying, man, your arm's too short to box with God, right? Well, yeah. The Heavenly Father slid on us. He moved on us. He said, man, I'm about to slide on these dudes, man. And he slid on us. You got something?
Malachi chapter 1 and verse 1. The burden of the word of Ha'adawan unto Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith Ha'adawan. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith Ha'adawan? Yet I love Jacob. God, like the brother saying, you know, Israel was rebellious to the Heavenly Father. The Heavenly Father showed his love, but ultimately Israel was on some tip part where he was saying, where is you loved us? You know, on some rebellious mindset. Like he talks about the book of Ezekiel. Nehemiah?
Yeah. And that's why the Heavenly Father, he's only looking for the remnant of his people. Because of the remnant of the Lord's people, like it says in 2 Ezra on the 9th chapter, being that grape of the cluster that the Lord done fashion, he done put all his labor into. They're not going to rebel against the Lord anymore. Because even still to this day, the Heavenly Father sent out his men to prophesy against Israel, to turn back to the Most High, yet they still don't listen, right? So there's going to be a huge, hefty judgment coming for them, and that's going to be the end of all judgments. Hey, through the Spirit, the ending of America is going to end a lot of things. It's going to end America's Esau society. It's going to end the rule of Esau, Edom. It's going to end the rebelliousness of Jake, right? Because after Jacob's trouble, after America gets destroyed, all of the Lord's people is going to be righteous, pursuant to the book of Isaiah, right? So, man, that's going to be the end of a lot of things, a few things. Go ahead, Al.
Nehemiah 9 and verse 26. It says, nevertheless, they were disobedient and rebelled against thee, and cast thy law behind their backs.
See that? And they cast the law behind their backs. And we see that every day with our people. Right? They eat abominable foods. They just got finished celebrating Mother's Day, right? Which that goes back to a pagan holiday. Right? Man, adultery is rampant throughout the so-called Black and Latino community. Murder. And then also niggas be glorifying in murder. Oh yeah, man, I slid on that nigga, man. And then also what they say in the rap songs, they roll up some weed and they name the weed after the nigga that they killed. Right? So for example, niggas that killed, I don't know, King Von or whatever, right? A nigga will say, yeah, smoking on that Vaughn pack or some shit like that. Man, that's totally wicked. This in the dead, as they call it. All right, that ain't right, man. That's wicked. But that shows the envy or the hatred that our people have towards each other, right? Go ahead.
It says, nevertheless, they were disobedient and rebelled against thee, and cast thy law behind their back, and slew thy prophets.
Yeah, and you killed the prophets. And that's a real common theme with Israel. Kill the prophets. Now, right now, they may not physically lay hands on the prophets now, but what they do is they scoff and they scorn, right? When they see us and they ride by. Matter of fact, when we got to Philly and we was holding camp with the brother Ariyah and the brother Naquayim, the brother said that it was this Jake riding by and he put his middle finger up at us.
Oh yeah, he did, bro.
Man, he was right. I didn't see his ass.
I saw him.
He rolled by and he just had his middle finger up at us.
He left it out there long too. He went like that. He went like that.
See what I'm saying?
That nigga.
See what I'm saying? Well, that's a part of persecuting the prophets right there, bro.
Yeah.
That's a part of it. And then also on Saturday when we was dialoguing with the Jake, I don't know if you peep. I'm not too sure if the dude was Northern Kingdom or if he was like Sicilian or some dirty ass Edomite. He looked like he could have been either or. But he was walking back. He was like, weak. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Yeah, bro. He said that shit. Little twerk. Telling some weak. So people may not physically lay their hands on us, or some cases they do, right? In some cases they do. Hey, but now it's mostly verbal. Hey, but let's get Matthew 12:36 real quick, because you're gonna have to give an account for that. Whether it's verbal or whether it's physical, these people are gonna have to give an account for all that in the day of judgment, right? So, a scoffer that's an Israelite, you may wonder why. Damn, why is all of a sudden, my life is going bad and it's all through? That's because you talked down on one of the Heavenly Father's men. You offended other little ones. Even if you said it in your mind, it still counts. Even if you said it in your mind, even if you said it underneath your breath, it still counts, man. Go ahead, Art.
Gone. Matthew 12:36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give an account thereof in the day of judgment. See that? Every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give an account for it in the day of judgment. So you gonna have to give an account for that. Right. The Lord gonna say, remember when you said this, that, and the third? Oh no, I was playing, I was joking. Nope. Ain't gonna do none of that. That's Jake too. That's Jake. No, I was just playing, bro. Yeah, trying to cop the plea. Lord gonna say, talk to the hand, while a laser beam is coming out his palm. Talk to the hand. Bow. Hey man, the brother Ariyah, which is going in on you niggas too, man. All right, because he was going into the border and different things like that. And Most High, man, he's about to bring terrorists on our people. And niggas think this is a game. Niggas think that it's a joke. Well, it's just like what it says in Luke on the 6th chapter, woe unto you that laugh now, for you shall mourn and weep. So let's continue in that Nehemiah 9, then we're going to head back to Deuteronomy 30. All right, we're about to get the last laugh. Which was the spirit, Yahweh Shai. When he came on the scene as Isaac goes into, he shall laugh. And Yahweh Shai, he's going to come and get the last laugh. And hopefully we're his men. And we're going to be laughing it up. And trust me, I love laughing at a nigga, man. You know? I point. I have my hand on my stomach. I point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Slap my knee. Oh, yeah, the knee slap. I love laughing at a nigga, man. Matter of fact, when you read the Sirach, it tells you that laughter is actually good for the heart. Yeah, it is. It is. So, man, I'm going to have a good old time laughing. Right? Go ahead, Doc. Hey, cause man, you see, man, these niggas be scoffing in the world, right? Like on this one hoe. I don't know what her name is, but basically she said, I'm trying to be a wife next year. Tag me a Hebrew Israelite. I'm not too sure who the shorty was, but all you see was people in the comment section laughing like, oh, not a Hebrew Israelite.
oh, they hate women. You know, just talking all this shit, bro. I was like, man, look at these people, man. And predominantly, who was it? It was Israel. It was Israel. Now, here and there, a heathen may scoff. Hey, but for the most part, heathens be showing love. For the most part, it really comes down to our people. They're the ones that really be throwing shade and hate, you know. But that's how we know who the true children of Israel are. See, if they weren't doing that, Matthew, let's get Matthew 11 real quick. If they weren't doing that, then Volk came alone and then would have a case like, yeah, y'all can't be the Israelites. But you see, our people scoffing and doing these things shows you that, oh yeah, these are the people of the book. Because the people of the book do this type of stuff, right? They do that. They scoff and they talk shit, or they threaten you, right? Matter of fact, majority of the threats that we got was from Israelites. I don't recall Edomite telling me that he was gonna shoot me.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nope. Or a Moabite. It damn sure wasn't a Moabite. Matter of fact, some crazy ass nigga actually tried to get me locked up, man. Remember that shit?
Oh, the crazy motherfucker.
Yeah,
right?
Crazy motherfucker. Yeah.
Laid on the ground.
Yeah, man. Like, man, this crazy ass motherfucker. This like 3 years ago now, probably.
Yeah, something like that.
And he came up to the altar, and he was actually trying to swing on me.
Yeah, he loaded that shit up.
he was.
He loaded that shit up. And he looked at everybody. He's like, no, I ain't gonna do this shit.
He would try to swing on me, and then look, and the cops came. No, how'd it go?
He went to go lay on the street, and then the cops came.
Yeah, he went to go lay down in the middle of the street, and then the cops came, and then he pointed at me like, yeah. That's him. He beat me up. Woo.
Yeah, he lied on you.
I'm like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, he said you whipped his ass.
Yeah. I'm like, man, I didn't even touch this dude, man. Contrary to popular belief, this dude actually try to harm me. Yeah. But that's what these niggas do, man.
Right.
These niggas do things like that to try to persecute us, to try to get us in trouble. Right. Hey, he's probably dead now. He probably OD down in Kensington because he was already through. I believe Matthew 11:21. Hey, look, and that's and those are the things that you have to go through. Our people watch the videos. I say, oh yeah, I want to be a prophet. Right, that's cool. Well, do you know you have to go through a lot of stuff, and then that's also how you know, and that's really how you know who's really like for the job too. Yeah. Because a real prophet don't even want to be a prophet. You see what I'm saying?
You see that?
Like Moses, Jonah, real prophets don't even want to be prophets. They just want to be sitting back, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cooling. So that's how you know like who's really like for it and like who's not. Malak Tamaim Yehuda, Sukina. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a shorty name, I think. Sukina. Yeah, Sukina, some shit like that. Yeah, she talking about, I want to be a wife next year. Tag me in Hebrew Israelite. The most I don't kill your ass.
The little brown skin joint.
Yeah, right? Brown skin joint. Yeah. Little hood rat. Yeah. Look, number 2, I ain't taking no applications for no hood rats. It's current time in jiggle trouble. Ain't gonna be no hood rats on my roster. I'm throwing the cheese somewhere else. No hood rats. we like classy. Well, we like classy women over here. And I don't know about you other brothers. Other brothers, y'all tight. Just may be a hood rat nigga woman. I don't know. But me and this bro, that ain't our type.
Thanks, bro.
Go ahead, Art.
11:21.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, that's it. Start verse 20.
Matthew 11:21.
No, 20. Start verse 20.
Oh, sorry, verse 20. It says, then begin to he upbraid the cities.
So this Yahushua upbraiding the cities. Upbraiding means to rebuke sharply. So now Yahushua is about to rebuke sharply the cities of Israel. Go ahead.
It says, wherein most of his mighty works were done because they repented not.
Yeah, exactly. So Yahushua was performing all these mighty works, but yet still, our people still wouldn't repent. Go ahead.
It says, woe unto thee, Chorazin.
Yeah, woe unto thee, Chorazin.
Woe unto thee, Beth Shaddai.
Go ahead.
For if the mighty works which were done in you had been done in Tyre and Sidon.
So if I done these mighty works in the land of Canaan, go ahead.
they would have repented long ago.
Shit, these heathens would have repented long ago. Go ahead.
And sackcloth and ashes.
And we see that sometimes. Hey, the heathens be wanting to come down. Yeah. Be wanting to come and get down with us.
Yeah.
They actually want to get down with us. But our people, you tell, hey, listen, brother, you an Israelite. No, I ain't no Israelite.
They can fight you.
Not even knowing what being an Israelite is. When you break it down, it means being a prince of the Most High. No, I ain't no prince of the Most High. I'm a nigga, basically. Right? Got something?
Yeah. It says, Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 5. It says, for thou art not sent unto a people of strange speech and of hard language, but to the house of Israel. Not to many people of strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou cannot understand. Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee.
Is in there for the children of Israel not listening to you for them listening to you? I want that.
But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee.
See that? But the house of Israel, they won't listen to you, Ezekiel. Go ahead.
For they will not hearken unto me.
Shit, they won't listen to me. Yeah. Shit. Hey, look, I'm sending you to them. Yeah. Hey, but look, I'm gonna warn you though. Yeah. They ain't gonna listen to you. Why? Because they don't wanna listen to me. That's why. See that? So how much more us? Again, that's why this is all about the remnant, the elect. And that's who we concern ourselves with, right? So let's finish that off in Matthew.
Matthew 11, and start at 21 again.
Yo, Tamayim, bro, why? I just knew you was gonna want her, bro. Tamayim, so not gonna lie, I might save her. I was thinking that, bro. When I said, listen, I don't know about other brothers, but we like them classy women. You like them hood rat nigga woman? Hey, look, you know, Tamayim instantly popped in my mind, bro. Hey, you know, cause you know the brother like the. You know, hey, listen. Depending upon the black woman, it depends on who she is. You know. Now, like, if she deep from A-Leaf,
Sodom and Gomorrah.
She's from deep A-Leaf, Texas. Nah, I ain't fucking with that. She from Southside Chicago. She from North Philly.
Any good come from North Philly?
Can anything good come from North Philly? I ain't vibing with that. She gotta be from Uptown, Cheltenham, and beyond. You know. Hey, but all jokes aside, though, you will have some woman like that being saved, though. You know. You will. I mean, you will have that. You gonna have, contrary to popular belief too. All right, because you know, sisters may feel like brothers give them a lot of shit. Hey, you actually gonna have a lot of women being saved, man. Contrary to what we've heard in the past. Yeah, man, there's barely gonna be any woman saved. Well, I don't know what kingdom you going to, but the kingdom I'm going to is gonna be filled with women. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kingdom y'all going to, but the kingdom I'm going to, is gonna be women in there. So, dude's telling me, yeah, man, there's barely gonna be any Israelite woman being saved. Yeah, all right, I don't know what program you at. Right? Hey, because which I was actually going to do a separate lesson on this, right? The Israelite woman in their right mind actually plays a vital key to our nation. All right, when they're in their right mind, and when they're in their right mind, I was going to make a separate video on it. And there's countless of examples of that in the scriptures, right? Judith, or you got Esther. If it wasn't for the Spirit of the Lord on Esther, man, our whole nation would have been finished, man. Artaxerxes, I believe, the king at the time, or I believe it was Ahasuerus. Yeah, I believe it was Ahasuerus. Either Xerxes or him, either or. But if Esther wasn't looking good and finesse the king, bro, the king would have went through with Haman's plan and got us all lynched, bro. We would have all been finished. All right, Judith, when them damn cowards, the Levites, they was all bitching, they ain't want to go fight. And the Lord put his spirit on Judith to go up there and fight. You see what I'm saying? Oh, matter of fact, how did Daniel rise to prominence? Daniel rose to prominence actually through saving Susanna, man. When you read the book of when you read the book of Susanna, because that's when Daniel was a real young man. So Susanna really like put him on for real. You see what I'm saying? Through the Lord, of course. Right. Through the Lord, of course, but through Susanna actually put Daniel on, man. Because that was like a case, you know what I'm saying? Daniel walked in, he had the briefcase, and he said, yeah, this is actually how it went down. And through that, Daniel actually got put on. He actually got fame through that. See? So the women of our nation, when they're in their right mind, they actually play a vital key within our nation. Huh? Rebecca?
Yeah, help with Jacob out.
Oh, well, she wasn't an Israelite.
Well, you know.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, you're Rebecca. Yeah. So our woman, and I'm talking about when they're in their right mind, though. I ain't talking about, you know, the modern day, westernized, you know, Israelite woman, you know? I'm talking about when they're in their right mind. And those sisters more than likely are back here on the earth because everything is reincarnated. See that? So that bitter spirit, that gotta go, man. The incel bitter spirit.
Right.
Which man, this is the wrong time to be an incel. But where we at?
Matthew 11.
Yeah. So now read verse 21 now.
Khan.
Well, the brother said, Khan, baby making. We need lots of women. Exactly, bro. The brother Oscar. Exactly, bro. You know, we need that. So dudes talking about ain't no woman gonna be saved, or barely ain't gonna be women being saved. Well, that goes against the scriptures. Actually, dudes say that we're in the time of the Acts right now. This is not me putting a cape on for women, but this is being real. Now, dudes say that we're in the time of the Acts, right? Well, how many women were being added to the church? Thousands. It said that. It says that in the church. It says in the book of Acts. Thousands of men and women were being added to the church daily. Hey, cause you have a lot of sisters in the cut, man. I peeped that the other day. You have a lot of women in the cut that actually be listening. And Yahweh desire they're gonna be destined for salvation. And that's just the reality, the reality of the situation. Go ahead.
Matthew 11 and verse 21. Woe unto thee, Chorazin! Woe unto thee, Bethsaida! For if the mighty works which were done in you had been done in Tyre and Sidon, they would have repented long ago and sackcloth and ashes. But I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for Tyre and Sidon at the day of judgment than for you.
See that? So I said, look, man, it would be more tolerable for Simon, for these people of Tyre and Sidon to make it before you. Go ahead.
Come.
That's how angry the Lord was against his people. Go ahead.
22. But I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for Tyre and Sidon at the day of judgment than for you. And thou, Capernaum, which are exalted unto heaven, thou shalt be brought down to hell.
Read on.
For if the mighty works which have been done in thee have been done in Sodom, it would have remained unto this day.
Whew, Sodom, bro.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Sodom. And we already know Sodom exceeded the limit of wickedness back then. But Yahweh said, hey, look, man, they'll actually make it before your ass. So, man, that's how. Well, why is that? Because the word was sent. The word was sent unto us. So that's like saying essentially, all right, you know, your mom or your parents, right? Your mom or your parents expect better of you. All right, they expect these other kids on the block to be wilding out, so they're not really gonna like rebuke them and like be on their ass as much as they would you. Cause like, look, you my child, you know what I expect of you. That's how the Heavenly Father was looking at Israel. Like, look, man, you know that I expect X, Y, and Z out of you. So that's why the judgment I'm going to give you is going to be super harsh. People ain't called Edomite trouble. It ain't called Moabite trouble. It's called Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble. And Jacob's trouble is going to be where our people is going to get, man, an ass whooping. A severe ass whooping. Oh, matter of fact, Esau was out in the woods practicing again today, bro.
Oh, you heard him?
Yeah.
Around the crib?
Yup.
Yeah, you heard them gunshots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they out there, bro.
Yeah, bro. Esau, man, Esau was right outside the woods, like right outside our apartment complex this morning. Yup. Man, just practicing in the woods. Bow, bow, bow.
You seen him or did you hear him?
No, I heard it. I heard it. And them gunshots was loudest. Man, it was so loud, bro.
And you know it's gunshots because they coming right after another.
Yeah.
And it ain't no construction around the way.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a highway. It's a highway.
Exactly, bro. I said, damn. I was looking at my rib. I said, man, Esau about to kill these niggas, man. Esau, man. Hey, man, Esau's about to come in like a flood, and do you niggas in, bro. Hey, because we see all these racial. Matter of fact, on TikTok, I don't know if brothers on TikTok like that, but I'm noticing like a lot of skits. It's like a lot of Jacob versus Esau, like TV shows or like movies being played on TikTok. Like that one skit with the Jake and the cop. And the cop like gunned him down in front of his grandma and shit. Remember the Edomite cop on TikTok? Yeah. I remember he was talking about it. He was like, yeah, I seen that. It was Jake. He was walking, and then it was Edomite cop and the Jake cop. Yeah.
With the earphones.
Yeah. It's more videos like that circulating on TikTok.
Right.
And that's like really like stirring up spirits.
I seen one today. Jake slapped the shit out of Esau.
Yeah.
Loud as shit.
Yeah, see that? And also it was another one I saw last night. I'm not too sure. I think it was like a school setting or whatnot. But it was Jake and Esau. They were sitting down in the cafeteria eating. And Esau was like, where you from, boy? And you had the Jakes looking at each other like, man, who this nigga think you're talking to? You know what I'm saying? And then it just escalated to them playing basketball against each other. But man, it was like, bro, that shit was crazy, bro. Like the tensions. And then I put a video in the chat yesterday. Esau on the highway was calling Eve all types of nigger and shit like that. Like, yeah, you nigger. Get out the way, nigger. All types of shit, man. Yeah, bro, just straight going in. And let's grab Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. That's because we're in that spirit of war. We're in that spirit of hate. As much as people want to sweep all this under the rug, then this ain't going anywhere. And it's a Heavenly Father that's intensifying this in the earth. And the brother was just showing me this one guy, Economic Ninja. He give updates on what's going on in the world and really America. And his face was so red because he's angry at the fact that you have a lot of these Israelites, although there's other heathens too, but it's really dead set focus on Jake. Because Jake is the center of attention for real. All these other nations, they're just extras. So he's really angry at the fact that you got all these migrants. They're being dropped off over here in different parts in America, and they're just ransacking shit, man. They're so-called criminals. They're just ransacking shit. Oh, matter of fact, the elder posted in the chat yesterday. Over there in LA, you got nothing. You got Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom going into jewelry stores and just snatching and grabbing shit. And guess what, bro? You had Naphtali in there. Yeah, they were saying, this Chilean gang. I said, damn, a Chilean gang? I know Naphtali was in this shit. I said, damn.
Chilean gang.
Hey, because it's rare that you come across, a Naphtali, I don't know about you brothers, but where we from, I met one Argentinian woman. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that? We was Yeah. That was the first time I ever met a sister or a brother from the tribe of Naphtali. But they was like, a Chilean gang. Which that shows you that all the tribes are over here, man.
You gotta get something too.
Yeah, all the tribes are over here. I said, damn, Naphtali? I said, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. Because it's rare you see a Chilean or you see an Argentinian. And if you do, they blend in real well with Esau. Because I was doing some research on them and a while ago. And basically, the research, the study says that a lot of Argentinians and a lot of Chileans, they assimilated inside of Western culture, and a lot of them look like Edomites. So sometimes you may think you're looking at an Edomite. You could be looking at an Argentinian. You could be looking at a Chilean. But they're so westernized though now. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of the you know, the demographic over there in Argentina and Chilean, you have a lot of so-called white people down there. So you already know down there in South America, you know, it's poor. So you already know a lot of the Chilean and Argentinian women, they getting with Esau. You already know that, because you have a lot of Edomites, they be going down to South America, and they just getting and they're getting busy with, you know, Asher, they getting busy with Issachar, Zebulon, etc. Because a lot of Edomites, they go to Costa Rica, they go to Brazil, and they be putting their dirty ass paws on our women, you know. So they're intermingling with them, and then, you know, Jake, he hitting anything on sight too. So he might be getting with some Edomite women down there. Then and then of course their babies is gonna come out looking like Edomites over the course of time. Yeah. But yet they're still Israelites though. Yeah. See? Well, go ahead. Unless you have something to add.
Ecclesiastes 3.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes 3:1. Shalom, bro. Brother Ariyah. Akamoya, Shalom. Hey, Ariyah, man, you was going in. You was going in earlier on these niggas, man. Funny. Bro was turned up. Hey, because man, it's gonna be real beautiful to see even the fall of our people, man. Sirach 20:25-7. We apply that to Esau, but also the enemies of our nation. Just like how David was with Nabal. When the Lord killed Nabal, David said, "Barak the Yahweh." That's exactly how we're gonna be with our people, man. Hopefully, Harazazah, and we get the spiritual power. We get to see like these niggas get put to death in our minds or something like that, you know. Or the house that we in, we got cameras everywhere. Or shit. Or we have drones or something like that. We have a drone, and we just send the drone. We just
playing around with it.
Playing around with it, you know what I'm saying?
You never know, bro.
Like, oh shit, look at that nigga. You know? It's gonna be beautiful. Go ahead, let's start at verse 1, then we're gonna jump down to 8.
Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate.
See that? A time of love and a time of hate. And that's what season that we're in. We're in a season of hate. And that season of love, that ain't gonna come until the kingdom gets established. And you can feel the hate in the air. So it says a time of love, a time of hate. Go ahead.
A time of war and a time of peace.
A time of war and a time of peace. And we're also in a time of war. That's why tensions keep on escalating with these different nations. Russia, America. Although they be trying to come together and have, you know, agreements of peace, you know, talks of peace. But the Lord is breaking all that thing up. Let's grab Exodus 15:3. Hey, because that's not in the Lord's plans. The Lord's plans is what? Destruction. That's what it is. Then we're going to jump to 2nd Exodus 15 and verse 14.
Exodus 15:3. Hadawan is a man of war. Yahweh is his name.
See that? Yahweh is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. So the Heavenly Father, he is a man of war. And up until the kingdom, that's the spirit that's going to be here in the earth. And it's only going to intensify too. You know, it's not gonna simmer down. Hey, through the spirit. Hey, that's the spirit, bro. Hey, through the spirit, you be hearing a lot of that. All right. Hey, cause man, you gonna have a number of buildings going on fire. All types of shit, man.
Yo, remember they did that in Philly?
Well,
during George Floyd, they set that sneaker villa on fire.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
They setting buildings on fire.
Yeah, con, yeah.
And then I think they moved it across the street or some shit.
Yeah, con. Yup.
They set that shit on fire, bro.
Yup.
I remember that shit.
Yup.
I rolled past.
You gonna be hearing that all day long. All day, every day. And you gonna be hearing that in the so-called good parts too. In the so-called good parts of town. Go ahead, brother.
Second Ezra 15:1.
Yeah, 14.
Second Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world.
See that? So the Lord said destruction to the world. Go ahead.
And them that dwell therein.
And all the inhabitants that dwell in it. Because you got to pay for what you have done. Right. Like it says in Job 4 and 8. They that plow iniquity. They that, I'm going to have to get it before I butcher it. This is Job 4 and 8. It says, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. So the Lord said, man, you got to reap all that thing. Right. Every single last one of it. So that's why it says, woe to the world, and then that dwell therein. And that woe isn't for the remnant, or the ones that are law-abiding citizens of the Heavenly Father. Right. Those are for you people that's disobeying the laws of the Most High. Read on. And that's too proud. Hey, because if I had money, I say this all the time, if I had money and I was in the world, if I was a heathen, I would have been getting the hell up out of here already, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would have been long gone. I would have been long gone out of here. If I was a heathen in the world and I seen the condition of America, I said, man, I'm getting the hell up out of here. But this is how you know, this how we know that the Heavenly Father, he's like controlling everything. He literally wants these people like to be here to die, really. Because if you was in your right mind, you have money, why would you still be here in the failed society? Right. You see what I'm saying? I'll be gone, bro. I'll be in South America.
Punta Cana or something.
Some shit. I'll be gone, bro. I'll be out of here, man. I wouldn't be here. But that's how you know the problems of these people. I mean, I ain't leaving America. You know, we're gonna get over this hump. And they keep on propagating that lie. America's not getting over nothing. Debt ceiling's about to get reached. Oh, and they're talking about blackouts again.
Yeah. I heard it.
Yep. And they're talking about blackouts again.
Yeah, I heard it.
Which, you know, they've been pump faking for like 2 years now.
But now it's coming.
Yeah, hopefully, man.
Like
Yeah. Hopefully. All right, they was saying. I didn't read the article. I just seen the title of it, and I also seen the brother Yawataza had did a video on it. And they were saying something about the grid or whatever. They were saying something about the grid, and talks of blackouts returning. And this is a perfect time too. Yeah. Hey, because at the summertime it's about to roll around. And depending upon where you're at, if a blackout happen, and you're gonna be hot as shit. You're gonna be hot. Man, your food is gonna expire. That day it's gonna be over with, and you're gonna be cooking. So it's gonna be a wrap.
Yeah, the brother Lob had shared something like said it was over here in Texas. It was gonna happen too.
Yeah, the blackout.
Rolling blackouts.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense because we all know that the grid, that Texas operates off their own grid, and the grid is super sensitive. It's fragile.
Bro, since we've been up here, that shit like go out like a couple times, like a month.
Yeah. Yup. Exactly. Hey, because Austin not too long ago just had experienced it. Dallas, and remember what happened like two, three years ago up here in Houston. The grid shut off. Yeah. No, not Harvey, but the grid had shut off up here.
Oh, you talking about the range
something like that.
It was like snow or something.
Yeah. Yup. Okay. Grid totally shut off. People was cold as shit. Yeah. People ain't had no food. It was a wrap. And that's what's gonna take place again. But it's gonna be on steroids though, you know. And ain't gonna be this is gonna be over. Nope. Shoot, the blackout could be for the whole entire summer. Finished, bro. So let's go ahead and hit that.
Second Ezra 15 and verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
Yeah, for the sword and your destruction draweth nigh. These people don't even lay it to heart. Yeah. Man, your death certificate is about to slide. It's about to slide on you. Heavenly Father, he about to send the Grim Reaper around. And these people don't even lay it to heart. Let's get Ezekiel 9:4. And the only ones that's going to be exempt from that the why, are the men that sign and crime. Ezekiel 9:4. And Yahweh said unto him, now this is the Heavenly Father speaking to an angel, a death angel. And what's that? A Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. So that's who the Lord's going to exempt from judgment, because that's what the Hebrew word for mark means. For why? Exempt from judgment. Now it's not a literal mark, but it's a spiritual mark. Just like how it says in the book of Psalms, mark the perfect man, for the end of that man is peace. It's not a literal mark that, all right, let me get a marker, let me put an X on him. No, it's a spiritual mark. The Lord is telling the angel, look, that's my man right here, that's my man right here, that's my woman right there, that's my woman right there. And ultimately that mark or that seal is what? The Holy Spirit. So it's like the angels have a sensor. Who has the Holy Spirit? Who has the Holy Spirit? He don't got it. Boom, kill him. She doesn't have it. Boom, kill her. That's exactly how it's going to be. Verse 5. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark. And begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. See that? So everybody's gonna get it. What'd they say?
Bro, that was a nigga woman.
That's
too.
the spirit, bro. Bro, that is the spirit, bro.
Yeah.
It was 2 nigga women in the car, right?
All I saw was the nigga woman with the braids.
Bro, you can't make this up, bro.
Yeah.
You can't make this up, bro.
Maid and woman, bro.
Maids and women.
Yeah.
That's the spirit, hey, because in my mind, I was like, all right, I ain't gonna harp on the women part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah,
but
you can't help it, bro.
But that's the Lord right there, bro.
Yeah.
That's the Lord. As I'm reading Ezekiel 9:5 about everybody getting killed, but it says maids and women. People emphasize females twice. Maid is dealing with a young woman, and woman is just like, like a regular woman. You know what I'm saying? And 2 nigga women in the car, and I heard them, and in my head I said, bro, you can't make this up.
I don't know what the fuck she said. All I heard was y'all something.
Yeah.
But you could tell she was talking shit.
Yeah, I could tell she was talking shit by the tone, cause we know.
She look mad as shit.
And she look mad.
Like,
see that?
Like,
that's the spirit. That's the spirit. That's the spirit, bro. Showing you that the Lord really got a hit on the Israelite woman, bro. See that? That's the spirit. Hey, because in my mind I said, maids and little and women. I said, nah, but I'ma chill. But then the spirit had it to where the Lord manifests. Yeah, these nigga women.
Yeah.
That's the Lord right there. Can't make it up. Hey, that's that Mark 16:20. Hey, Shalom, elder.
Shalom.
We got a brother named Billy Brown on here. Shalom, Mark.
Billy Brown.
Hey, bro. If you don't say Shalom, I think he was an Edomite,
yeah,
you know?
That's what it sound like.
Billy Brown. Shalom, though, brother. Shalom. Got the sister Rebecca. Shalom. Go ahead, bro.
2 Ezra 15.
Yeah.
2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 15. For the sword of their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
And what's that talking about? That's dealing with on the race wars. You're gonna have a civil war out here. Now, does it mean literal sword? Nah, it's gonna be guns. Are people gonna be fist fighting? I mean, people gonna be having knives. Like in London, that's how they kill people over there in London. Because, they can't, they're not allowed to carry guns over there.
I don't think the police are either.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, so it's stabbings, And you're gonna have that over here in America. You gonna have people getting stabbed up to death. All right, you're gonna have Levi and Simeon, and they're gonna have fucking machetes. Chopping people. You have Simeon and Levi with the machetes, chopping up people and whatnot, and eating them too. Cause you know the famine's gonna be here too, and these people. Hey, look, cause we personally interviewed some people, man. They said that if it came down to it, I would actually eat somebody. You gonna say something about?
No.
Go ahead.
2 Ezra 15 and verse 16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men."
Yeah, for there shall be sedition among men. Which sedition? That's going into a rebellion against civil authority, and you're going to have that. And you know, really on some shit. Who's gonna be the main ones rebelling? Trainees, bro. Yeah, bro. Cause we already see how these trainees are operating right now, right? Listen. Oh, I wish a motherfucker would prevent me from going in a church's bathroom.
Yeah, nigga fighting for that, bro.
They actually fight for that. So I say, man, like top 3 on the list that's gonna be, yeah, bro. You had trainees on social media inciting what's it called? Violence, bro.
Yeah, that's you sent me.
Yeah. So that's real, man. You have a bunch of trainees doing that. Sedition, rebelling. Listen. I'm gonna use this girl bathroom. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, because Texas just followed Florida in banning minors from having surgery. Yeah, from having a sex change. Texas just followed up, I believe, last night, as we were talking about it, through the spirit. And that's further division, because you have these weird, freaky ass liberal states. They're all for it, but then you have these conservative states. These are Republicans. They're like, yeah, nah, y'all like tripping, man. So we gonna ban it. We gonna ban it over here, which is not surprising. It's not surprising considering that the South, like Florida, Texas, supposedly supposed to be Bible Belt states, right? Supposed to be Bible Belt states, and then also Texas and Florida, they were trying to be like their own like state, like they was trying to move away from the rest of America and be like their own sovereign state, and that's really how it was in the first place, because I bring it out all the time. You know how everybody has the same dollar bill. Well, back when the dollar was being backed up by gold, every single state actually had their own dollar bill. Not every single dollar bill looked alike. You can actually look that up. And then on it will say the Federal Reserve of PA or the Federal Reserve of Massachusetts or whatever. See what I'm saying? So really, originally, each state was actually operating as its own. Yup. But yeah, so you're gonna have sedition among men. Of course, you're gonna have Esau. You're gonna have our people too, right? We are witnessing that before our very eyes right now. Go ahead.
It says 2 Ezra 15 and verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another.
That's what's happening right now. You have people literally invading America as we speak right now, and they're terrorizing it. They're completely terrorizing these places. Oh, and a brother Ariel was putting a tip, and I went ahead and looked it up. You have these different sanctuary cities, right? Which is so funny. These sanctuary cities are mostly Democratic cities. So sanctuary, so it's Philly.
Oh, for immigrants?
Yeah, for immigrants. So you have Philly, New York, Jersey. I believe California. I believe California is on there as well. California is also a sanctuary city as well. And you already know, man, Esau's gonna be pissed off, bro. Esau's gonna be ticked, man, because sanctuary cities basically is like a flea city in the scriptures. Because let's just say in the scriptures, you accidentally slayed somebody. You had another city that you could flee to, where you hide at, and then nobody can come and get you. So that's essentially what these sanctuary cities are. If you immigrant, you go to those cities that protect you. You can work. You can receive housing, all that stuff. Oh, matter of fact, the brother said. The brother said these motherfucking Edomites is getting kicked out of their hotels and being and being replaced with immigrants in there, right?
With Issachar.
Yeah, with Issachar in them, man.
Yeah, because the government giving them more money, canceling their weddings and shit. Veterans, they kicking them out. The hotels.
And they said what city it was?
New York.
See?
Yeah,
See?
Yeah.
Sanctuary City.
Yeah.
See, that's the spirit. See, Sanctuary City. Exactly. Yep. But Esau's gonna be like, you know what, man? Forget that. And man, they gonna roll on. Man, they gonna roll on everybody. And Moab too, because Moab that's in it. And we already know that there's a lot of tensions between the Chinese and Americans. Like Florida banned Chinese people from buying land over there, you know?
Yeah, they cutting that shit out.
Yeah. So there's just there's buku tensions going on, man. So go ahead, So man, so these race riots is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be real interesting to see. We already know Moab gonna get their ass whooped. Elam gonna get their ass whooped. It's really gonna be the battle of the Jakes and Esau. That's what that's really what's gonna be. And Jake, they gonna have the upper hand for a while, but then Esau is gonna move in. Hey, because what do Esau have that Jake don't have? The blessing of the sword. And that's what this coward had to do. Because mind you, there was plenty of slave. Hey, look, contrary to popular belief, niggas ain't just sit there and was getting their ass whooped now on a boat. Niggas was whooping Esau ass, man. Also, you have history, like for example, you had Reuben and you had Judah fighting with each other against Esau. It's called the slave rebellion of the Black Seminole, I believe. Hence why you have a lot of brothers. They may say that, oh yeah, I'm Judah, but really they're either Gad or Reuben, because after that war they started intermingling with each other. And you know what Reuben said about Judah? Yeah, they're like our brother. I wonder fucking why, right? I wonder why Reuben said that. The Seminoles said, yeah, the blacks, the freed blacks, they're our brothers. I wonder why. But you have Esau, they put bullshit out, talking about, oh yeah, Native Americans had the blacks in slavery and X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z. That's all divided and conquered tactics, man. Which you read in the scriptures, they ain't nothing new. Israel was been enslaving each other. They ain't nothing new, man. You read that in Chronicles, you read that in Jeremiah. They ain't nothing new.
Judah did that to Judah over here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Judah did that to Judah, under Judah over here.
They would get free and shit.
Yeah.
And then they would have a son, and they would have slaves and shit.
Yeah. Man, you had that, you had that going on the island of Hispaniola. Man, you had Haitians had Dominican slaves. Dominicans had Haitian slaves. But we all know that it's just a tactic, a war tactic that Esau used so that the tribes don't band together. But you can't stop prophecy, boy. You can't stop prophecy. Hey, what's up? What's up, bro? Who the hell is that? Over 6 million people that entered illegally. Woo! My Hebrew name is Ariyah. Okay, Khan. Yeah, so it would be A-H-R-A-Y. Ariyah. Yeah, A-H-R-A-Y-H. Ariyah. Because there's no E's. Because there's no E's in the Hebrew. That's really modern day Hebrew. And which when you do the research, right? And I believe I showed, it was either you or Naquim I showed. They said that the Hebrew that's being spoken right now, that is not the same Hebrew that was spoken in the ancient world. Showing you that this bullshit Hebrew that the so-called Jew is speaking is not the real deal. It's not the authentic Hebrew. It's bullshit. The Hebrew that we're speaking is real. Ain't no E's, ain't no O's, ain't no U's, ain't no V's. All right. So go ahead. I think we left off at somewhere else, but I don't remember.
Deuteronomy 30.
Nah. Yeah, you
Matthew
were
11.
done. You know, I'm finished with those.
Nehemiah 9.
I guess finish off in 2nd Ezra 15.
2nd Ezra 15 and verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another.
Yeah, invading one another, like the bro said, man. You already had 6 million that just entered illegally, man. 6 million. And you have all these people that's saying, man, America was in the best shape with Trump. Hey, because Trump foresaw all this, right? That's why he was trying to build up that bullshit ass wall. But the Lord said, let me put Biden up in there. And Biden, man, he's running this shit down to the ground. Beautiful. Biden's just letting them in.
Yeah. I think they said they trying to impeach Biden.
Oh yeah, bro. They're actually trying to impeach Biden. They already got like the paperwork in the process. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But shoot, if they impeach Biden,
it's too late, bro.
It's too late.
Bro, it's too late, bro. That should take a grip.
But look, if they impeach Biden, who gonna come up? Harris?
I don't know how that shit go, but I know they trying to impeach him. Cause I guess they do that because once you impeach, you can't like run for president again.
Yeah.
They want to stop you from being able to go again, which I don't even think, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but look, how does that even work? Cause I mean, if they impeach Biden, does Camilla go too, or does she does he come up?
I guess this whole fucking
the whole thing. Well then, shit, who's gonna be running America? And the Rockefellers. And look, who's to say whoever come up in Biden's stead ain't worse?
Right. You already know it's gonna be worse.
Which is better for us. Yeah, but I don't think the process is gonna be done with.
Yeah, they ain't even get that shit done with Trump.
Oh yeah, that's right. They was trying to impeach him, it ain't work. Ain't gonna work, buddies. The Most High gonna keep his ass in there, Yahweh Tazah, to fulfill everything. Hey, that was a perfect guy to put in office, man. Perfect.
Joseph.
Go ahead, though.
It says, 2nd Ezra 15 and 16, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another.
Yep.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Yeah. So even though the governor or the mayors of these different cities, these different states, they may say something, and all the people, they ain't gonna not give a damn about what they gotta say. All these people, what they want to do, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna fulfill whatever lust they have. Go ahead.
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
And then you will have martial law being established. A man is going to desire to go into a city, but they're not going to be able to go into another city because Esau is going to be cracking down, whether it's by flight or whether it's by driving as well. Our Esau is going to have checkpoints set up, and just like in that movie Songbird, it demonstrated how if you didn't have the vaccine pass, you couldn't go anywhere. That's how it's going to be with the chip. If you ain't got the chip, your ass ain't going nowhere. You gotta sit there in your house. And then on top of that, you're gonna have CBDCs and shit like that implemented. Your ass can't do nothing if you don't have no CBDC or Fed now set up in place for you. It's over. Draconian laws. Is this going to be a dystopian society? It's going to be a complete meltdown. So-called freedom, as you know it, is going to be gone. And you can't have freedom without Edom. Can't have freedom without Edom. Hence, Edom isn't freedom. You see, Esau, he gave you a false sense of freedom. All these people, he ain't gonna have none of that anymore. Esau is gonna crack. Is gonna crack down. Go ahead, and all these people, man.
You seen that, right?
Yeah.
I knew you was gonna say something.
All these people, they gonna go on a nice lengthy fast. A nice lengthy fast.
She was stuffed in that,
Yeah, bro. Hey, hey, look, the vast majority of people who drive by, bro, they're what is it? Morbidly obese, bro. Majority of the people that ride past, they gonna man, they need Jacob's trouble.
She cooking in that
Man, these people need Jacob's Trouble, bro. Man, the fast food restaurants, they gotta go. All the 24-hour gas stations gotta go. These people need to go hungry for a while, man. Real talk, bro. These people need to go hungry for a while. I'm talking about you can wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning on some chicken wings. They can go get some chicken wings.
Right at the gas station.
You know what I'm saying? So these people, they actually need it. They need to go on a nice, lengthy fast. While Yahweh Dazah, us, we gonna be running it up. Just like what we did last weekend. Go ahead,
Getting us ready.
Yeah.
2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
Yeah, because of the pride, the city shall be troubled. And America is home of the pride, right? Go ahead.
It says the houses shall be destroyed.
The house is going to be destroyed.
And men shall be afraid.
Yeah, people and men are going to be afraid. Now, when it says men, talking about both man and woman. But really dealing with the men, they're really going to be afraid. They're going to be screaming like women.
Right.
Like it says in Isaiah 13, pangs and sorrows. Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 7. I'm sorry, verse 6. It says, how ye, for the day of Yahweh is at hand. It says, it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore, all hands, it says, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. You see that? So that's going to be the condition of men. Which we already see that majority of men are bitch made in society, right? Like for example, you had I don't know, brother, seen it, but you had one of Gucci Mane's bodyguards or whatever. I remember sending in the chat like last year, one of like Gucci Mane's rappers, right? He turned out to be a complete homo, man. Yeah, last year, and now he's dressing completely like a woman. Look, that's how vast majority of men secretly, a lot of men secretly are on a damn down low, man. Like for example, hey, we seen this one Jake in the gym. This one time, we like, oh, you Jake, cool, you know what I'm saying? He tall, you know what I'm saying? He got the muscles. And then one day, we come in the gym, we look down, this nigga got goddamn black fingernail paint on his damn toes.
Golf shit.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is this? But mind you, he with a woman though. But listen, that nigga, that whole time, he could be double dipping.
Remember what they said from some of the prisons?
Oh yeah.
Them niggas be getting popped in there, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Then they come out.
Yeah, that's true. Man, this one friend of the family I visited this past weekend in Philly. He actually worked in his prison, and he was telling me they'll put you on a shirt too. Cold kill you. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. So he was telling me how the vast majority of niggas in the prison, they got AIDS. They got what else he said? AIDS, chlamydia. They got all. He said, man, and majority of the niggas in the jail, man, and they straight homos. They straight homos in there. Yeah. So these niggas, so the vast majority of these men out here, man, they're complete homos on the down low.
Yo, you seen that movie Baby Boy, right?
Yeah, Baby Boy. Yeah.
Remember when he put him in the headlock?
Oh yeah.
He said, if we was on lockdown, I mean, get on your knees and fix it, and they licked his head.
Oh shit.
And he said, you little chocolate bunny.
Oh shit.
That's really like it's funny. But
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
You really on some homo shit.
Yeah,
Should
yeah.
I make you get on your knees and fix it?
Oh,
Ain't
yeah.
nobody really peeped that shit, bro.
Yeah, damn, I even peeped that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He said, if we was on lockdown, I'm gonna make you get on your knees and fix it. You know
Bro,
shit, we
bro,
20 years.
Pause, bro.
Yeah, bro, I said, and he smashing his mom.
And he's smashing his moms. Yeah.
So what was he doing on lockdown?
Yeah, exactly. See?
Normalizing that shit.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, see that? I mean, that's off, man.
That shit gay, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's off, bro.
Yeah.
So a lot of these men are. So I seen this video on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
I seen this video on Twitter this morning.
Yeah.
This woman, she was going through her man's phone, right? And she saw a text message. Man, it's Jake, man. Text message from his friend. Oh yeah, boo, I had a good time with you last night.
Yeah.
da-da-da-da. And she like, hold on. Why is you texting your friend, calling him boo and bae and da-da-da-da? Niggas, bro, niggas be on the down low, bro. Oh, true story. My mom and my mom told me this, right? True story. So my uncle had put his ex-homie on this one shorty, right? Come to find out, she overhear him talking about getting his back blown out by some other nigga. Yeah, bro. A lot of these men are on the down low. What goes right into what we were saying, what the prophecies were saying, how you're gonna have every man with his hands on his loins, pangs and sorrows. So a lot of men are already in that bitch made spirit, and it's only gonna further come out in the time of Jacob's trouble. Hey, because these apocalypse movies, they demonstrate how a lot of men, they turn into straight homos so that they can get some type of security and stability in the times of trouble. So man, don't be surprised if you see your partner that you grew up with, he a whole tranny in the time of Jacob's trouble. He a whole blade just so that he can get some type of security and some type of stability.
Turning out his pocket.
Yep. Hey, you're gonna have that. A time like no other. So we're gonna be seeing some wild shit. There's more in that, right? In Ezra's, like a few more verses.
Second Ezra, chapter 15.
Like we at verse 19 now.
Verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread.
Yeah, because of the lack of bread,
And for great tribulation.
And there's a lack of bread going on now, and it's going to continue to escalate. Like that whole egg thing, that's resurfacing right now, on the beef shortage, right? Matter of fact, just when I was in CVS yesterday, just yesterday I was in CVS, I was getting a few things, and it was this couple in there, and she was like, damn, the prices went up on this too? She was sick. And I said, haha, that's funny. Yeah. So a lot of people, they're not gonna be able to buy certain foods. And we already know when the prices jack up even more, who's gonna get all the food? The rich. Right. And gonna leave all the rest of you people starving. Right. Starving Marvin. Yep. Yeah, so that's what's happening. So we're gonna salute out. Yahweh desire you brothers and sisters were edified. All praise, honor, glory. Until Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahushua. All right, death to America.